Very good morning to all of you. Good morning and welcome, my dear guest. I would not be giving a welcome address because Sam sir has said and actually welcomed each and every member who is there in this august presence. My announcer had been very kind of announcing each and everything which was written in the brief which I had to present when I am actually preparing proposals for various programs I conduct for CSIR on behalf of Vigyan Bharati. Actually, I am a member of Vigyan Bharati, an association, an NGO, which is involving thousands of scientists together to make sure that scientific temperament is inculcated in each and every corner of the country. So this is a job which I am doing, and I'm volunteering my service for the mankind. I'd been a principal of a CBSE Plus 2 school in Kolkata for around 29 years when I came across with this organization known as Vigyan Bharati. There's a special examination Vigyan Bharati conducts in the name of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. Presently, this examination is endorsed by all the state education authorities, which comes under COPSE, the Council of Board of Examination, as well as ICSE and CBSE. This examination is actually for students from class 6 to class 11, wherein we have been conducting it online from last 6 years. It was at the time when we had never thought that children will be giving the exams on the mobile phone, which is happening now during pandemic. So I remember when I was made state coordinator of West Bengal, I had to literally go and request the principals of the school to allow the phone to come to the school to be used by the children to attempt the examination. And today, the entire school is inside the mobile phone. So time changes like anything and everything. And keeping that in mind, our NEP 2020 is also speaking about the massive change. I would like to quote one address of Gandhiji in 1945. He spoke about the rich cultural heritage of India. So why I would be speaking about that today this program which has been conducted on behalf of various ministries, you've heard about the names of various ministries when my comparer was explaining you all. In this, we've talked about the achievements of science and technology. But as per the Prime Minister's initiative, it's not we have to talk only about science and technology. We need to talk about everything and anything. And that's the reason, though we are celebrating all about science and technology, our guests on the dais are much different other than Kundu sir, who is part of the science and technology event. We have Bajoria sir, who has been into education since long, and I have requested him to speak something about post-COVID opening of the schools, how we're going to manage it, because that also somehow will come under science and technology. Technology has changed. Instead of learning inside the classroom in the physical mode, our children have been studying online last 2 years. The teachers had to learn to know the concept, how to conduct classes online. And in addition to that, like even I had to learn a lot, initially I was also not knowing how to do a webinar. So, but now we see a class KG child can operate the laptop and just join the meeting and then switch on the video and switch off. How many of you also know how to operate your own devices? All of you know how to do it? Have you been attending classes online last 2 years? Yes? So which one do you enjoy more, the online classes or it's the offline classes? Offline? How many offline? Please raise your hands. Oh, because you're coming back after 2 years, Because if it was 2 years back, you would have said, no, it's better to be at home and do my classes. Now you're actually bugged up, staying at home. I'll ask you next year at the same time, if I'm giving the opportunity to come next year during the Science Festival, whether you like offline or online. Because you're used to switching off your videos and saying, good morning, miss. right? So, but now it will be eye-to-eye contact by saying, "Good morning, miss, I'm very much present, I'm not sleeping in the class." Anyways, you know, this Gandhiji had foreseen this Nai Uplabdhi of teaching in 1945, you know, and he explained his scheme to the Hindustani Talimi Sangh conference, which was held in Sevagram in somewhere in January 1945. Gandhiji said that although we have been looking for Nai Talim, that was in 1945, he had spoken about this Nai Talim, that all these years we have so far been, as it were, sailing in an inland sea, which is comparatively safer. We are now leaving the shores